Good morning, everyone. It is Brett in Coach here with another day in Croatia. I know my voice is sounding a little funky just because I'm still feeling a little under the weather. I'm gonna blame the little kid on our flight from Basel to Rijeka getting me sick just because they were coughing a good amount of the flight. And I think it's sort of similar symptoms. Even though I haven't coughed, I can just feel all the goop in my throat. So I'm gonna blame that kid on my flight behind me. It somehow makes me feel better. That's what I'm going with. Still keeping up with my little candy cough drop things and some medications, but I definitely feel like it is not the C word just because I've had that before a couple years ago, and this is nothing like it. This is just a pretty simple head cold that should wrap up in the next 2-3 days at max. Candy video will be coming later. It will be a part of this video, so do not worry. I know I've been putting it off. We're just a little crunched for time this morning, just because we woke up slightly later than we were supposed to, meaning it's almost 10, and I have to be at the pool by 11 to film Brian's final diving event, which is his platform on the tower. So that should be a fun event. Also, something interesting this morning is that we finally learned what this switch does. It actually turns our water heater off. So both Brian and I had some very chilly showers this morning since neither of us had hot water since it was flicked off since last night. So that's a fun little thing to wake up to, especially when you have a head cold, and I would have loved the heat to really just take out my sinuses. But with that, I think today is going to be the hottest day in Croatia. So hopefully there is just a touch of humidity so all of this can just clean out and it maybe will feel like a sauna. That's all I can really ask for. Otherwise, I am going to get out the door, make sure my little day bag is packed, and I will hopefully have time to catch the bus in a good amount of time and go to the little bakery next to the pool so I can have some form of breakfast. Also, this is one of the new shirts I got yesterday. I really like the parrot and floral tree design. It's pretty light, and I'm happy that I have another white shirt for this heat. The bus I need is showing up in 5 minutes, so that's pretty good timing on my part as well. I made it off the bus just fine. It looks like a lot of people are going to the beach today. It was a very popular stop for people to get off at. And I managed to grab breakfast at this little local bakery across from the pool with about 45 minutes to spare, so probably just head to the pool, chill in the stands for a little bit until Brian has to dive. I believe he's currently warming up, if I have my timing down correct.
And for breakfast, I chose this roll that was filled with cheese and some sort of ham. Definitely a good option to grab and go. But now it is time to watch Brian dive off of the tower for his final event. And once again, he took first, making it his third gold medal for the meet overall. But sadly, this is our last look at this great view at the pool.
Wrapped up at the pool for the week. Now we're gonna head back to that little bakery to grab another little snack before we head to the hotel room and start packing up a little bit.
But every time we went on the bus to and from the pool, we saw this mall, so we decided today was the day to do some extra shopping. As well as eat this sausage roll from the local bakery. And this mall had some of the best views and a quiet shopping experience. Definitely had a great view over the city.
Made it back to the room. Still not feeling 100%, but that's okay. Took a 45-minute to an hour power nap just to kill some time. Probably should have packed, didn't quite happen. But let's eat a bunch of different kind of candy right before dinner. Sounds like a good plan to me. I have a traveler's question for you, Internet. So we will be connecting through Germany for one of our flights, but we never leave the airport. Would you call it that I visited Germany, or because I only went to the airport and haven't left, I have not been to Germany? Let me know in the comments below, and especially with Basel, since it was in France and Switzerland, can I claim that I was in Francerland, for lack of better terms, or can I not claim that and I was basically in airport purgatory? Again, let me know, comment below, what is your answer to that question? Yay, dinner time!
And for dinner, we stopped at Bunker for pizza, which had a lovely patio and a very extensive pizza menu, and a handful of cocktails, which the first one I ended up going with was a pina colada, which was more foamier than expected. And our pizzas came, which were amazing, and it featured more ham, which I believe is a specialty here in Croatia, as well as the spicy sausage pepperoni. And then I got a classic tequila sunrise, and I think pizza won this round, so we had to grab a box. And finally, we see the train cross. As well as this one.
There's a train a-moving.
As it's our last day here in Croatia, we are starting to pack up. It seems like a lot I have to fit in my suitcase, especially clean to dirty clothes and all the other stuff and souvenirs that I bought, and hopefully nothing gets too soaked on the way home, but luckily I can just do laundry when I get home and it wouldn't be that big of a deal. But Brian and I were talking about when you go on vacation, do you just live out of your suitcase the entire time? Or in the hotel and Airbnb, do you unpack your stuff? Brian, you said unpack it and actually put it places?
If there's room for it, why not? Like, then you are living out of drawers, not your suitcase. Like, it feels more like home.
But also, I'm on the flip side of it. Live out of your suitcase so it feels like you're traveling and on vacation. Plus, if I put stuff in all of these random drawers, I'm going to forget about it. Like, I'm not going to remember to put it back in my suitcase. So if it never leaves my suitcase, or if it's next to it, I can't forget it.
Can I be devil's advocate with you right now?
Sure.
Whose suitcase is empty right now?
Well, mine's all right next to the floor, as you can
unpacked
see.
it?
It's not in a drawer, it's not in a dresser, it's literally in plastic bags next to it. So I'm living out of my suitcase next to my suitcase.
You just went boop, boop. I'm gonna go boop, boop.
Well, yeah, when I didn't want everything to be soaked, the plastic bags definitely helped. Let me know if you unpack your suitcase on vacation and if there's a rule about it. I say if you're in one place longer than 2 weeks, then I can see you unpacking it. Less than that, keep it in the suitcase. Let me know. 5 days?
5 days.
I think that's way too short. I'm going to forget everything. Also, what do we do with the keys? We've never been in a real Airbnb or like in a hotel like this where we have an actual set of keys. Do we just leave them on the counter and walk out? Then we can't lock the door behind us? Or do we just throw them back in the lockbox and hopefully the owner can find them? I think we'll probably do that just because that'll be the safest overall. But what do we do with the keys? Also, with the keys, we only figured out what 3 of them do. One's the front door to get into the whole complex, one's the door into the little hallway, and then one's the actual door. One of these keys goes to something, but we have no idea what it is. Maybe it's the bathroom, but why? The bathroom was never locked unless someone's in it? I don't know. Fun little mystery. I believe I've packed up everything that I can for tonight. Suitcase has all my dirty clothes and my clean ones, and everything that I bought, posters, everything like that. There's a couple things hanging up left to dry, but those are Brian's. My toiletry stuff that I'm gonna need for tomorrow. Brian has his stuff. A few things left in the bathroom, like soap, because I plan to shower tomorrow, a comb for my hair. And then everything else is pretty much set to go. I have my carry-on for tomorrow, set of clothes, pair of shoes, things like that. Otherwise, we're just kind of chilling for the rest of the night. We have a couple of very smushed pastries for tomorrow morning. I am currently enjoying a cider, and I think we're gonna just watch some YouTube, watch some TV, catch up on TV, and probably eat some cold pizza from dinner. Other than that, I think we're set for the night.
Update, it is not the bathroom. The bathroom doesn't have an actual key lock. It's just a deadbolty situation. Huh. I guess we'll never know.
Don't think there's going to be too much more of an update, so I think I'm going to just end the video here. Of course, I'll grab my phone if anything comes up. So this is Brett and Coach, last day in Croatia. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Do all that fun stuff for me. And tomorrow I'll be taking 2 flights, one to Dusseldorf, Germany, and then that is a connection flight to London. And then London will go to O'Hare. So make sure you follow along and hopefully we'll get to where we need to go. I will see you in Coach.